The forum was chaired by the Prime Minister's Special Envoy on Human Rights in Iraq, Anne Clwyd. She's visited Iraq 18 times to report on human rights there and has continually raised these issues with the Iraqis and coalition authorities.
I was involved with human rights in Iraq over 30 years ago, so I can really compare what it was like under Saddam Hussein, when, of course, hundreds of thousands of people were executed, tortured, disappeared, as the mass graves have shown. And, of course, many people have died, unfortunately, since 2003. But I think if you talk to most people now in Iraq, they will say things have improved and are improving. And the Iraqi people are very resilient people. You know, they've always managed to pull themselves up again, whatever the circumstances. And this is going to happen again, and I'm sure there is a very good future for the people of Iraq.
The forum was attended by a broad range of politicians, academics and non-government organisations with an interest in Iraq and human rights. One of the key speakers was the Iraqi Minister for Women, who stressed through a translator there were many issues still to overcome.
ملف المفقودين لم يفتح أبداً في العراق.
The file of people who are missing has not been opened in Iraq.
عشرات الآلاف من المفقودين.
There are tens of thousands of missing people.
حتى من الأطفال.
Even children.
هم في المعتقلات.
They are in detention centers.
عدد كبير من أهالي المفقودين بدأ يفقد أعصابه.
A number of the families of those who are missing have begun to lose their sort of senses.
لأنه لا توجد وجهة يتجه إليها للسؤال عن من فقد.
Because there is no authority for them to go to find out what has happened to their missing loved ones.
لم يحاول أحد مساعدتهم.
And nobody has tried to help them.
Those present then attended various seminar groups to discuss how to tackle the issues raised by the speakers. The day's events then concluded with a closing speech from Foreign Office Minister Bill Rammell.
As far as the UK government is concerned, our focus is very much on providing advice, assistance and help to the Iraqi government and its people. I think that is important. I sometimes think, when I debate the situation in Iraq with commentators, with some members of parliament in this country, that we're still kind of in the mindset that we have a responsibility to say things and then the Iraqi government has a responsibility to act. I think we're in a new situation, and rightly in a new situation, where we do have a democratically elected government. Our role is to support and assist, but in actually taking forward the challenge of continuing to improve human rights in Iraq. There's all sorts of things that can be done externally, but the fundamental responsibility is that of the Iraqi people and their democratically elected politicians.
The forum was an opportunity for interested parties to see how they could support the Iraqi government to incorporate a culture of respect for human rights into politics and wider society.